Hello and welcome to BillionaireBuddy.Club. Here we are going to talk about this morning's session and give you an update here. So here's the theme right now of what's going on in Forex. April, FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee minutes showing growing chances for June rate hike. In the latest Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, minutes, members weighed the possibility of a June rate hike as being likely given that economic data supported such action. So let's continue reading this. Basically what they're saying is that the FOMC, which is the committee that sets interest rates for the US dollar, is going to raise interest rates. And that was big news when this came out. And so now it's fueling the markets and it's impacting a lot of currencies. US dollar, Canadian dollar just made a huge spike up. The Dow is going down. Gold is going down. Crude oil is going up. Australian dollar, US dollar is going down. So risky currencies are going down and having a very negative effect. Also the euro US dollar. In the latest Federal Open Market Committee, most members, according to the report, viewed the possibility of a June hike as being likely, so long as economic data supported such action. Officials noted that the global risks cited in previous meetings had largely diminished since March. Those concerns have been frequently brought up in Fed speeches by Chair Yellen and other member statements. Over the past month, some officials also voiced concern that the market's pricing of a June rate hike was unduly low, suggesting the Fed is materially more optimistic than the markets. In keeping with previous statements and meetings, the committee stressed its data dependency of the Fed's key points of analyzing the viability of an interest rate hike. Some members raised some issues, including the commercial real estate market as lending had reportedly tightened in previous months. So bottom line is, FOMC appears to be poised to raise interest rates in June for the US dollar. That's big news, that's huge news. And that's going to raise the US dollar. And we talked about that this morning. And let's look at the impact that's had. So let's start with the Dow. We talked about that. We're looking here at daily bars, but let's look at it from, well, let's start with daily. So we were in an uptrending channel here. Markets started getting really weak, and we mentioned this morning we had bearish divergence here with MACD going down, price action moving up and down the market charge. So let's have a look at that move right there, spiked down. Let's look at it from a 15-minute perspective. Down it went, spike down. So that was the Dow. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake there. I didn't have my charts moved in so you could see that. But here's the Dow, and here's that 15-minute spike down. So risky assets, namely stock markets, are taking a pummeling. Here's what happened with the US dollar, Canadian dollar. US dollar is moving up strong. Let's look at that from a 15-minute perspective. Huge spike up. Here's the Dow again. Huge move down. Complete capitulation. All that because, and here's crude oil, still in an uptrend. Leg one up, down, leg two up. A little bit of weakness there today, but generally US dollar, or the crude oil, is moving up. Gold also made a move down today. It's looking a little shaky up here at the top, showing some bearish divergence. Everything you're seeing here on this chart is a set of indicators that we use to forecast the markets, and we trade and run these daily webinars every day. And our clients take our watch over the shoulder of an expert, and should they choose to, they take some of these trades. So let's move that out and let's look at some of the other markets here. Look what happened here with the Australian dollar, US dollar. Complete capitulation. That was a trade that we called for the morning to 7.84 to 7.26. About a 60 pip move there, a significant move, and certainly have been a trade that you could have taken after a session this morning. Euro US dollar. Again, capitulation. Complete and powerful move down. We're looking here at 15-minute bars. Now the British pound has been a bit of a different story. It's showing some strength again because of some reports that came out in the British pound earlier today, supportive of the pound. So through a bottoming process, which again we talked about in our live webinar. Here we have bullish divergence. It's happening. It's in an uptrending channel. Can't speak enough about this being extremely beneficial to you here coming in for these morning sessions to get a feel for the markets and help you with your daily trading. All right, that's the British pound, US dollar. There, that's a live update for you. All right, signing off from BillionaireBuddy.Club. Come and join us for our live webinars. You can watch over the shoulder of a 10-year veteran Forex trader. We are here as educators. Some of our students choose to take some of the trades as we talk about as they're watching over our shoulders. And as you can see from the Australian dollar, US dollar, and the euro, and the Dow and gold, those could have been trades that you easily could have taken today after our broadcast this morning. From BillionaireBuddy.Club.